Hello, my name is Matt. Welcome to Unbearable 73. This episode I'm going to be talking about Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, Season 1, Episode 9. And, this show is just bad. Okay, so this episode started out kind of okay. I don't remember exactly when it transitioned to being okay to horrible. I kind of recognized the sign that they were doing it. And I think part of the problem is the writers for this show, one, don't care about the being in line with what's been established in continuity with the movies. Two, the show isn't about the topic, which is Monarch and the legacy of the monsters. The show is about the characters and their personal journey through life. Okay, so this show has had 9 episodes. Let's call that 9 hours of content, but it's more like 8 hours, like 8.5, something like that. At least 2 of those hours have been human drama, human relationships, that have no relevance to the Monarch agency or to the kaiju. So that means that you could technically cut this down from 9 to 6 or 7 episodes and have the same story be told. Now, I learned this a long time ago, back when I was a dungeon master for Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and it applies to writing in general, right? If you put something in a story and you can edit it out, you shouldn't have put it there to begin with. Okay, so you could edit out the polygamy, polyamory stuff. You could edit out the relationship drama between May and Kentaro. You can edit out half of May Cora, her backstory with some of the relationship stuff. You can edit out a lot. You can edit out some of the human drama between the Randa, Shaw, and Keiko. You can edit out and truncate that down to sort of valid stuff, right? And there's some cool stuff in here with the general and his failure, how he accepted responsibility for the failure of the event and the leadership of Monarch and all that. They do have good scenes in this show. They have good acting in this show. The actors aren't the problem. The problem is the horrible writing. I can't even believe any woke stuff on this show, woke elements, because there's non-woke stuff too. The writing is just atrocious, and it's, again, it ignores continuity with the movies, what I'll talk about. I already talked about the sort of the thing where Godzilla disappeared for 2 years, where he didn't, in fact, disappear for 2 years. In the original setting, at Bikini Atoll, they hit him with 6 more bombs, right? So he didn't just disappear, right? And then now the Hollow Earth, right? Now apparently they know about Hollow Earth, have confirmation of its existence somehow. Whereas the Hollow Earth theory wasn't confirmed until Godzilla 2019 when they went through the tunnels to follow Godzilla. Okay, that's how they confirmed it and established that Hollow Earth existed. Okay, and plus data from Skull Island, right? And we have an interesting tie-in they could have been followed up on. We saw the signal that she detected, the gamma ray signal. That's clearly the same signal that Bryan Cranston had detected. So, and we know that's how they developed the Orca, right? So this could have been about how they developed the Orca more obviously, and and also we have a little sign about how they're developing, Mechagodzilla. More of that going on in the background. Also, we're seeing the big wigs of Monarch. Where is Serizawa? Where is Admiral Stoic, which is what I call the Admiral from the first movie and second movie? Where are the leaders of Monarch that exist, right? Where is Kyle Chandler's character? Where is Genocide Mom? Where is Charles Drance's character? They should all be making appearances, even if not predominantly. I'm sure Charles Drance has done TV shows. You could have got him in here and have him be here, being a pseudo good guy for quite a few of this. We know he turns bad. There's a lot of cool stuff they could have did with this, and they chose not to do it. So let's look through the episode, and I'll give you some more thoughts. Okay. Again, starting with the little kid, this is cool. They're establishing mom's gone missing. I don't know why they had her go missing. Well, I know why. As soon as they did it, right? See, as soon as they made her go missing, I knew that they were full spoilers for the episode. By the way, guys, this is a couple days after it dropped. If you're watching, you should be watching these episodes before I talk about them, right? Because I'm reacting to them, not so much, As soon as she went down in the pit, I knew they were going to somehow have her alive in that pit. Now, I did not know they were going to do the thing where time passes more slowly, faster down there, like there's time dilation going on. That is stupid. That is a completely stupid thing. I have a feeling they may have gotten the idea from that, from the fact that they're aging up the little kid from Godzilla vs. Kong to Godzilla Kong, the New Empire or whatever. Like clearly the little girl is now like a teenager or adult. So I think it's been about 6 years between the movies. So I think she's probably like 10 or whatever in the first movie. Probably closer to 16. So they're probably gonna have her be, as a I think she looks like a priestess of some sort down there. So I'm gonna bet. But then again, if like I don't know, however long Lee was down there was 20 years. That means them being in, like when, so they went into the Hollow Earth. They were there at least a good couple hours, but they were capable of timing with real-time events on the surface of the Earth, right? How did that work out? Like, well, so this time dilation thing is nonsense. So this is Lee and Randa and Shaw and Randa telling baby the dad's name, not Kentaro, Yoshiro or something like that the mom's gone. They have to go on a special mission or whatever, And this is preps for the mission. Again, through this part, I'm good with the episode. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a good episode for a change, They have a mission going on. They have all the little classic motorhomes. They found a spot in Kansas, blah, blah, blah. And I love the general. I really love the general. This guy who plays the general, I can't remember his name right now. I like him in everything he does. He's doing really well with this role, I like the way they set this up, the observers. The thing here. I'm a little sketchy on the thoughts behind this particular thing, but the way they're doing it. But not from the point of view of the writing of the show, more from the point of view of their thought experiment on how they did the experiment. Right? I mean, they give us a pseudo hint at a monster. Okay, whatever. Again, good through here. Then that's. And then, kind of good through here, recovering, blah, blah, blah. Okay, nothing horrible there. And then, kind of okay here, so like Shaw's been down there before. He knows his way around. He's helping them out. Blah, blah, blah. He's going to keep her alive. So, Kurt Russell, his personality is ruling the roost here, Okay, again, this is where it begins to go off the rails. Like, why would they know these monsters? We know Monarch was funded through all this period. Did they establish this already? Now we know we know it was the scaled down funding because obviously it was individuals doing research and whatever. That's fine, Okay, so here we get the time skip. This makes no sense. Like, okay, so the whole reason here is they're doing it to create tension because there's no need to create the tension. The character of his son-in-law, basically his nephew, who should have come to him right away and said okay and interrogate him enough to figure out, help him get the time gap. And then his stupidity. He goes right to that old folks home here, right, in 1982, and remains there for, 30 years or whatever. But how does he gain the resources, knowledge, and to get troopers, to do all that sort of stuff? What if he spent all that time in the old folks home? Instead, the stupid writer don't even think of their own plot. From here, he should have joined Monarch and worked for them for maybe 10 or 12 years to gain that inside knowledge, to gain those troopers. The moronic writing on this is so bad. This is where it goes south. The episode had a bunch of good stuff prior to this, and now it just starts to go way south. Again, this could have been a good scene if you cared about some... But it makes no sense. Again, it makes no sense. Like, they have him. Why would they have someone who wants to work with Monarch? Why wouldn't they say, okay, you work with this guy here, you can keep doing the research with him. You know, so and they could have solved two problems instead of him going off on his own twice. This is going to be the third time that I think that Monarch has just let him go off on its own when they could have just brought him in and have him work for them, creating artificial conflict. Okay, so right here, this could have been a cool tie-in to the whole the Orca and to I'm trying to, I don't want to copyright, so I'm trying to get to it. Right, okay, watch. We've seen that signal before. In Godzilla 2014, that's essentially the signal that Bryan Cranston's dad gave that Serizawa took, right? And we know that led to the development of the Orca, getting them the Titans calm down, you know? That could have been a cool time for this whole show, having her do this research, maybe having Serizawa show up once in a while to talk with her about it, you know, a couple of appearances, maybe have Kyle Challenge character and Genocide Mom come in and, oh, you got that signal, and showing a little bit of work on that. Just have them do guest appearances. You don't have to make them, you know, I understand there's a low budget, so you're not going to make them regular on the show. But have them come in for a couple cameos, talking with her, let her be the main character doing the research for them, maybe talk to them on the conference screen or whatever. That could have been cool. So again, he goes right to the retirement home, and they basically said, how did he gain the resources to do anything he did? Yes, obviously made alliance with that female character. Before that, he knew where all the Monarch bases were. He knew the codes. He knew his way around. He still field service. Was he working out with his field military skills for 30 years? And I mean, just. And apparently, Dad doesn't bother checking in with anyone he knows in Monarch to see what happened to his daughter. And of course, they do the time skip here. What happened here was solely to get what's her face, Keiko or whatever, to the future. Solely to do that, right? So now she's going to be young. She's going to meet Old Shaw. And Randa is dead, right? So she didn't age at all. Kurt Russell's character didn't age, but time passed, right? I mean, none of this makes any sense. And the writing is just atrocious. Okay, I'm sure they're gonna do a season 2. I don't know that I would bother reviewing it just because how can it get any better? You know. Sorry, guys, for the downer on this. I do have some good stuff coming out, like my Sharp. I'll be watching another episode of Sharp. The Black Hole, Reacher is awesome. I'm going to do another episode of 30 Coins. I'll do my final episode of Yu Hakusho this week. I might go back. I want to start one other older TV show and so that I know I'll enjoy as well. So I'll give some joy to you guys. Some joy. Anyway, my name is Matt. This is UNBEARABLE73. Have a nice day. Like if you like, dislike if you dislike. If you have any questions or comments down below, give them to me. I post a video on YouTube and Rumble now if you want to watch either one. And share that if you can. I am out of here.